Much better.
So about a month ago, I got an email from Jeff at Tau Flatermouse. If you don't know who he is, you probably should. He's kind of a big deal. But they do shotgun stuff. And he's been working with these particular kind of Sabot slugs. I think they're called Anfarov slugs after the feller who makes them or designs them. And they're pretty interesting, kind of a cool looking steampunk kind of design there. And so he's been experimenting with these, and he was having some trouble getting a smokeless powder load that would work well because the fins stick down and they actually have to sit into the powder, and it's kind of goofy. And so he was having trouble where he'd either have almost a squib or a delayed ignition, or he was having such a powerful charge where it would actually strip the sabot off, and then the slug would go lumbering out. And someone suggested to him that maybe black powder would be a good option for these, so he sent them to me to give them a try. Now, he sent me 12 of these. Now, I loaded up 8 total. I have 4 that are loaded with 60 grains of 3F Swiss and 4 that are loaded with 80 grains of 3F Swiss. Now, I went with 3F in particular because Jeff told me to use a cylinder bore barrel for these, and I own plenty of shotguns that are all cylinder bore barrel, and they're all 18.5 inch in length. I only own one shotgun that isn't 18.5 inches. So no problem there, but I wanted to get the most powerful load I could, being that it can only fit 60 or 80 at the most. And now I used a roll crimp, my standard Ballistic Products roll crimper, and with 80 grains and a Fiocchi 2 3/4 inch shell, you can barely roll crimp anything. There's just enough to roll crimp it a little bit just so it won't shake out of there. The 60 grainers, you could roll crimp them and they look fine, very nice looking. But I wanted to go with 3F Swiss just for the performance. I didn't want to have one going 800 feet per second. That'd be pretty lame, especially because these are not all that heavy. This one in particular weighed out at 348 grains, so they're not very heavy. The firearm that we used for this particular test is a Winchester 1897, 12 gauge, of course, with a 18.5 inch cylinder bore barrel. So here's how it went.
Okay, so these are these wacky Anfarov Sabot Slugs / looking projectiles.
Got to be careful with the wording, Broseph.
Don't say the B word.
Yeah, I don't know if we can say that.
I'll edit it out.
Okay.
So I have 2 of them assembled. One with 60 and the other batch with 80 of 3F. Use the 3F.
Swiss?
Yes, 3F Swiss, thank you. And I'm going to attempt to get a number off the chronograph. So hopefully the chronograph will survive.
Kabam.
That was a ricochet.
1,064.
Oh, okay.
It actually looked like it was kind of going where I was aiming.
Yeah, it did actually. Because I was standing in line with you.
Should I don't want to push my luck on that again, man.
Yeah.
Let me shoot one of these jugs.
It looks like it just took the top off it.
Okay, well, let me try it again.
Much better.
Okay. You see that one?
Yep. There we go.
Okay then. Now these are the 80 grainers. And we'll see if or can't get lucky with our chronograph one more time. I hit that too.
Yeah.
1153.
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna see if I can't hit that again out there.
Hold on. All right. Hi.
Hi, okay. Well, I only got 2 more shots, so let's do them water jugs, huh?
Yeah. All right.
All right. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
God, you need to run one of those into a piece of wood.
I'm gonna look in the box and see if I can't find that one. Well, it sure makes a pretty good sized entrance wound.
Yeah. It's probably because it's tumbling.
Think so?
Oh yeah, I bet it. Isn't that what Jeff was saying? They're not very stable. They tumble.
Well, that one came apart really nice.
Yeah.
Let's go look in the box if we can't find that one. I think that's a piece of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a piece of it.
Focus, damn it. There we go.
Yeah, that's a piece of it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that was really scientific in the slightest, but it sure was a lot of fun. They definitely do seem to work. At least they worked well for me. Now, you can see I was a little nervous about taking out my chronograph. Not that I have any experience with that, because when these things come off, you can see, I'll show you the clip here, of it hitting the dirt, and it hits with some serious force. And if that was going to hit my chronograph, that probably would be the end of it. But either way, with the water jug, looks pretty effective. With the 60 grain charge, it was 1,064. With the 80 grain charge, 1,150. I like the 1,150 number a lot better, and it definitely seemed to have some more punch. As far as the accuracy goes, since I only had 8 total, I didn't want to spend all of them trying to hit that steel plate out there at 50 yards. But the 2 that I had that missed, they were just high by about, I don't know, maybe a foot, which isn't uncommon for that particular shotgun anyway, because there's no shotgun bead. It's just a barrel. So it definitely didn't seem wildly inaccurate, even for a shotgun at 50 yards. Now, again, I have 4 more of these to try, and I'm open to suggestions. If you guys do want to see me try all 4, I could bench rest it, which I don't like doing, and see if I could hit that steel plate at 50 yards, because I think I could. It's just a matter of knowing where I need to hold, and with that particular one, it would be a little bit low. So, Jeff, if you watch this, I hope this was entertaining at the very least. And as far as everyone else goes, as usual, folks, if you thought this video didn't suck, do me a favor and hit the like button and consider subscribing. And if you did think it sucked, well, then go make your own damn video.